All right, bless up one and I got him. I'm gonna send him the Dean White. That is, I'm gonna send him the link to his WhatsApp and go from there. All right. So just give me a minute or so, and I can facilitate this. But I have returned. I have returned. So let me check here. I don't have WhatsApp on here, but I do have the messenger. I save it to my. Actually, it would be better if I save it to this, right? Okay, trying to save it to the WhatsApp. All right, so I can copy it from here a whole lot better. Send it to here. Copy. Where else? What else can I do? Uh, okay. Why don't I just do this? Okay. So I just sent Dean the link, and we shall see if he pops on or not, which I'm sure he will. Right? It's been a fun day so far. I'll tell you that much. Learning experience, my people, learning experience. So what you do from here is you save the playlist and one of them. Done. Okay, so here we go. So we're just waiting for the man to show up. He has the link, and he should be here in a few. And I'm down to 35%, so I'm gonna put my phone on the charger while I still talk to you on the charger. Put this down here and go. Bam. All right. I mean, while I wait for the man here to show up, I will go here. Yeah, I'm back again, man. He said he's on his way, so I had to take my chances, man. I had to take my chances. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. But yeah. So I'm gonna copy this. Copy. Okay. Let's close this up. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that while we have it. We're too far down. Okay, so we're just waiting on the man to pop up. There we go. All right. So okay, I'm back yet again, just waiting on him. What's up, Kay? In the boxing lounge. Yeah, I just spoke to him. Uh, let me let him know I dropped the link he link in his thing, right? Because I don't know if he knows or not. Yeah, it's in there. He might be trying to get on, and I'm calling him at the same time. Oh, Dean. Yeah. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. All right. All right. As you just heard, I just spoke to him, so he's gonna pop up and we're gonna chat and go from there, people. Thank you all for showing back up. This thing here, it's a symphony of confusion sometimes. But at the end of the day, you go through the confusion just to get to the consistency, and that's what you do. Anybody who tells you they started off strong, don't listen to them. They're lying. They're lying. I don't know what that sound is. I got another notification. Okay. So yeah, like I said, it's a symphony of confusion, but it eventually will become a symphony of it will become a melody of consistency. Yeah, man. That's the way it works in this life. That was a fast 2 hours. Yes, it was. Yes. You didn't know I was a time walker like Doctor Who, did you? Yeah, man, I'm a time walker, just like Doctor Who. He's here. I mean, he's coming. Let me see. He has it, so all he has to do is just drop in on the linky link, and he's good. But that's to double check. I want to make sure I can't do it from the phone. That's right. Can't do it. I can't do it from the laptop because I'm not on WhatsApp with the laptop crowd of people. Yeah, see that? Crowd of people. Are you ready? Yeah, I don't remember that. You're too young for that. You're too young for that, man. Don't remember that, do you? But anyway, I'm back. Mr. Dean, waiting on you again. Should be on his way, on his way. I want to make sure. You know what? I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to invite me. This way I make sure he gets the linky link. And this way won't be no problems. You all stick and stay right there for me. I shall be back. Where we at? Messages. Right? Let me see. There we go. Bam. Put it here too. This way be no confusion. Okay. All right. Let me send it. Send it to me. Right? I'm talking myself through it, yeah. All right. There we go. Attempt has been. All right. Still waiting on the young man to come on. So I don't know what's up. But still waiting on him. Lisa, what's up? What's up, Lisa Bells? Yeah, I was on for a good 2 hours. Now I'm back again. It's my longest show ever. Yeah. So I am back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So yeah, it should be popping up anytime now. So Brown Gone One. Respect Brown Gone One. Yeah. Just chilling, Troy. Yeah, it was my day off. I'm just chilling too. After I'm done here, I'm gonna make some soup. As a matter of fact, I might change that soup to chicken vegetable soup if I have any chicken. I know I have a ton of fish in there. Let me see. If I don't have any chicken, I'll make it. I'll make it. something else. You know what? Hallelujah, hallelujah. That's gonna be my dinner. Turkey wing soup. Well, what am I on them I talk about? Turkey wing soup. Nothing but veggies. I got green beans, snap peas, carrots, string beans, and just everything. The only thing I'm missing is arugula. All right, I think that's him. Let me see if that's the good brother. Uh, add to stream. Dean White in the building. How you doing, good brother?
Come on, we finally got there, man. Hold on, Charlie.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
man.
yes.
It's been a long day, man. It's been a long day.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
flexibility.
It's my barber, man. He took long, but he nice to me. He nice to me, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, 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 man. Oh, did you get my message about Zorro?
Nah, we ain't trying to do no Zoro, man. I got good looks,
Yes, yes, yes.
man. My
I,
hair's, you know what I mean? We got that good look.
I gotta get to a spot where the signal comes in a little clear. How do I sound to you, Dean?
It's so good.
Okay, good. Yeah, because there's a delay, like a little, maybe second or two delay between us, but we good.
Hold on. Yeah, no, I'm driving.
Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah,
the signal
man.
seems to be a bit.
Welcome to Detroit. Uh-oh, wait a second. You're spinning. You're spinning. There you
Yeah, it's
go.
back
Okay.
now. It's back. You're back.
Yeah,
What you say?
I was gonna welcome you to the Troy Graham Experience, man. Welcome,
Yeah, man.
welcome,
Thanks
welcome.
for having me.
Yeah, and so tonight we're gonna talk about who is Dean White. Because we know your brother, and of course we're gonna get to that because I can't leave the audience, and not ask any questions. But let's focus on who is Dean White, man. Dean White's a manager. He's a boxer. He's a brother, and he's an international man of mystery. So who is Dean? Who is Dean White, brother? Go ahead and share yourself.
I'm just a big fan of the sport of boxing, my friend, man. That's it, man. You know, I travel the world because I love boxing. You know what I'm saying? And I actually coaching, managing, and promoting. So yeah, I play my part in the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? But most of all, I'm a big fan of boxing. You know, all weight class. I watch all present, past, the future. You know what I mean? So I just try and do my thing and try and study and be a student of the game and take in all the fights that are available all around the world, not just the UK.
Much respect to you, man. But tell us, you said you used to box and all that. You are what, Dean? You 6'7" or 6'8"?
Yeah, 6'7", 6'7" rough, depending what hill I'm on.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay. So tell us how you got introduced to the sport, and then you can move it to present day, and and just give us a little background on your yeah, whether you were a pro and your amateur record and things like that.
yeah, so I come from I used to do like catch wrestling and a thing called catch wrestling, did a bit of jiu-jitsu, then was in kickboxing K1, and then I kind of came into that K1 aspect. So we had I did to be honest, I did majority of my fights in kickboxing and had a couple MMA jiu-jitsu kind of stuff. I was in America actually. I was in Fort Lauderdale down there doing some wrestling for a while. A couple months I was over there training. And then I was in Brazil doing some jiu-jitsu in Mudras Cruises. And then then we went to boxing. There was like one day, look, I'm gonna go to boxing, man. And I said, why? What for? I said, you can't even kick or elbow or anything in boxing. That's rubbish. And he's like, well, that's where the fame, the glory, and the money is. And I didn't really see the vision at the time, but look where he is now. So just one of those.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because see, you have this personality that is real laid back, which is actually good for boxing. Because boxing, is controlled fury, right? It's very controlled fury, especially in
Again,
the
so
moment. Huh?
So what do you mean control for you? What's that? Are you talking about fury or are you just talking about in general?
No, no, no. Fury as in the emotion fury, not the fighter. Fury
Oh, okay, that's what I was trying to get
Yeah.
the clarification.
No. I'm not talking about that right now. But what I'm talking about, or rage. Let's use rage as a better word.
Hmm.
Boxing is controlled rage, and you have that subtle personality where I can see yourself handling yourself in the ring, and in the boardroom when it's time to do deals, right?
Yeah. But you know what? I got this. I got that. I got that. I got that little moment in me. Sometimes, as I get older, you get wiser. You calm down and you start to do different things. I'm on the other side of the pond, man. I'm not a young man. I'm young enough, but still, very experienced, wise head. So I can kind of function and do certain things, and I just try and keep myself in a level-headed space. Sometimes it does go off. I've had that where I've had that in the gym with fighters, and the emotions and that rage has got the better of me, and I cuss them out and say, "Yo, let's have a go, man. If you think you're somebody." But sometimes it happens. I have to tell these boys, you got to leave your ego at the door. But sometimes, because some of these boys come from like the streets out here, we would call it, they got a different mentality and they got a certain way they're thinking and talking, and they keep talking about the roads and where they come from. And I say, look, we're all from there, but you got to leave that outside, man, because it's not going to bode well. In the it's not going to bode well in this in for you listening and learning your craft. You can have an element and talk about it, but you know what I mean. Sometimes it's like you get a normal man who might box and be technically good, but then you got the roadman element where they feel like this man's not on their level, and because he's a normal 9 to 5 or a normal guy. And I'm saying, well, look, my guy, that aside, you lot are equal in here because it's boxing. You know what I mean? So sometimes you got clashes of heads in the gym, but I've been there, man. I'm cool now. I'm straight now, so I do my thing. But you know the game, man.
Right.
We old heads, so we just try and do the best as we can and try and make sure we learn from past experiences.
Yeah, man. I'm sitting here laughing listening to you say you old heads because you can't tell how old I am, can you? Just take a wild guess.
No. I can't even see you too good, too good. But yeah, I can
Okay,
see you there
50.
now. What you saying? You're laughing because you're saying, man, you
50,
saying you old man, I must be double old. What you saying?
50, 50. I'm 50. Yeah.
How old are you? If you don't mind me
50.
asking.
I'm 50.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
on, yeah,
50,
man.
man. Yeah,
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 that's good.
yeah. But I'm a country boy from Yard, man. I'm from Saint Anne, but I was born in Jamaica, but raised in Saint
Okay.
Anne, and
I actually
yeah,
like St. Anne's. I spent a lot of
yeah.
time in St. Anne. Yeah. I used to stay there quite a bit. I used to stay what's there's got like a new, where the police station is in St. Anne's.
I haven't been home since 2004, man. I haven't
Oh
been
yeah,
home
that's
in
a
a
long
good
time.
while. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But you know
yeah,
what?
long
I
time. Yeah,
actually want to
I used
transition
to stay
now.
up there. I
Oh
was living
yeah.
up there for a couple of years. I rented one
Well,
big
well,
house
if you know any
down
Grahams,
there
like
anyway, and I was
Harold Graham,
in there. I
you know
was
Harold Graham, right?
over there for a couple of years, but as much. Yeah. Is
Yeah,
that your
yeah. But I
family?
want to transition from you being a fighter now
Is that your?
into
Is he?
you moving
Oh
into the
no.
business part of it. Can you hear me?
Yeah. So did Harold Graham? Is he your family? Is he?
He is, but I never met him. Auntie knew him, but I never met him. Yeah,
Okay, cool. Yeah, like you said, yeah,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
moving
But
into the business element of
mhm.
stuff now. Obviously, I'm doing my own promotion, doing my own show. Got my show in 4 weeks, and it's good. Like I said, I love boxing. So for me, this is an element, and especially as a black man, in the sport of boxing, I felt like diversity was really, really needed to progress, especially in the UK, man. We've got no who's down there doing these things, same thing. He's been in the game a long time. No one hasn't come and taken anyone else coming through. So I want to try and do something and make something a little bit different, and try and bring on young prospects from diverse cultures, wherever it is, black, brown, white dons from man's demographic. But you know, give these guys a platform to go and showcase their skill and do something, and have something for myself, because this is what I love and it's a passion. So it's not really much of a job, because I love doing what I'm doing, and it's a new adventure. It's a new direction for me. So you know what I mean?
Yes, yes. You know, do you handle any female fighters? Did you hear me?
Say that again.
Do you have any female fighters
You
in
just
your
broke up a
stable of
little bit. Say
fighters?
that again.
Do do you have any female fighters in your
I
stable of
look after.
fighters?
I'm working with a girl from America. Yes, yes. I'm trying to reply. But obviously, where I am on this motorway, it's a bit of a delay, so you got to be mindful of the delay. So yeah, I'm looking after an American girl. She's I think 12-0, 8 knockouts. Tamira Brown from Miami.
What's her weight class, Dean?
You know, 126 pounds.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so I'm looking after her, and we're in the process of talking to someone to get her a world title shot. So, you know, God willing, that kind of goes down, and yeah, so that's it really. So that's the only American at the moment we're looking, or girl I'm looking after, but she's American. Other than that, I've got boys. On my next show though, I have got a girl fighting on the card. You know, but yeah, I'm literally just plugging away, doing, you know, and living my wildest dreams, to be honest. Because coming from where I've come from, you know, you know, this life here, boxing has brung man around the world and made man enjoy some of the best nights in my life. You know what I mean? Going all around the world in America, being ringside at, you know, I think last year was a big year. Cambosis, Lopez, Devin
Yeah.
Haney, who did he fight? Jojo Diaz, and then, you know, Javante Davis in LA with Pitbull Staples Center, and then do my own show. You know, being down in history as a young man, coming from where I come from, a real, like, you know, a guy that's come from the mud, as you'd say, you know, and changing man's life and how things are, and being able to come into boxing and managing to put on a show as good as I've done for my first show. So, you know, a lot of people, like, you know, I think, you know, he said the rounds of applause in the car. Yeah, man, thanks. You know, I need my flowers now, man. But a lot of people, the guys around the ends, you know, like they say, you know what, I don't even think you know how big that move is, what you done, because it just shows, coming from where man's come from, you could do so much things early wrong and change your life around and come around, and you give hope to people who are coming up who love boxing to dream big, to believe they can be better, and, you know, and do and achieve anything really if you put your mind to it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So listen, I want you to do something. You know, if you're not doing it already, I want you to record a lot of this, man. You know, and do like a movie. You know, you have any thoughts of doing a Netflix movie?
Yeah. Someone was talking to me about a movie or a book. I definitely feel like I can open up a little bit more later on when everything's quiet down, because, you know, I don't want to talk too much and give people too much in the hair and I get hindered because of, you know, my past too much. You know what I'm saying?
Anonymity. Yeah, I understand. I understand.
So that's why I keep my thing tidy and I don't go too wild. If you know, man, you know exactly what I'm about and where I come from. If you're from London and you know exactly kind of what man is, and you know what I mean. But I don't go and do too much, because it's not good. It will definitely have a negative effect somewhat. You know what I mean? So I just keep it tidy and go about my business and have my respect how I have it, and give people their respect and live my life, and do what I just need to do. You know what I'm saying?
All right. All right. That's, hey, thank you, man. You know what I want to do now? I want to bring it forward. You know, I want to bring it forward into present day, man, and talk to you about what's going on now. I don't know how much you can say about what's going on with the fight between, you know, your brother and Fury, and if it's set to go or if it's not set to go or if it's in limbo or what's going on.
Well, what I would say is, I would just say really what's out there. As we know already, they've offered this 80-20 split. Well, allegedly, I don't really know how true that is. You know, someone said from the WBC that's not totally true, but then they're putting out that is the case. Uh, So I don't know. We know that Eddie said he's going to appeal if it is true. So that's a foot in the right direction. Speaking to Dillian yesterday, he just cracking on, man. He's not even. He just said, "Man, fuck that guy, man." That's what he said. He said, "Fuck that guy." He said, I'm not even bothered. I'm here training. Whatever the guy's saying happening, we'll just go from there and do what we need to do." I think there was some talk of AJ stepping aside, and I don't know. There's so much contradiction information, So it's quite a strange one because all things depend on a monopoly of domino effects. Like if AJ does step aside, then obviously now Dillian may have to step aside to make that fight, and then the winners fight, and then it just goes back round in some little circle. I don't know. It's just a crazy system of things that's going on, But at the minute, I don't think there's nothing, no big news. There's no news to say, they've got a date, they've confirmed this, they've agreed anything. I saw some things online, Dillian saying he would accept 80-20. Yeah, again, that's probably just, I don't know. He didn't say that. To me, that's something he's interested in. I was privy to some things, but like I said, it's just, we've got to let this whole thing. That's too dark. This whole thing play out because Dillian deserves the right purse. He deserves the right split. He is a big star in the UK of boxing, even going around in America. People obviously know who he is. Obviously, Tyson Fury has fought 3 times in America, so obviously, clearly, he's a bigger name. He's the lineal champ, as he calls himself, the WBC champ. So there's many things that go in his favor. But I feel like Dillian, if you're having a fight in the UK and you're talking about an arena fight, Tyson Fury cannot do that without the likes of Dillian Whyte. So he must get paid his right money, his right percentage, so he can get his value and bring his value to the fight, so his army of fans can come, Fury's fans can come, and we can have a great night of boxing and have it at a stadium, you know what I mean, or something like that. Because right now, without Dillian or without Usyk or without AJ, Tyson Fury couldn't fulfill those imaginations and fight. I don't even know if he'll be able to fill out the O2, if truth be told, right now. You know what I mean? But Tyson Fury's a hell of a fighter because I'm a boxing fan, so I like and appreciate what he does. But it's too much tricks, and fandangles, and funny games he likes to play, man.
He's a charlatan.
Yeah,
he's a charlatan, is what he is. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just one of them. But look, God willing, hopefully we'll hear some news in the future. Dillian's training, he's raring, he's ready to go. It doesn't matter if it's Tyson Fury. He is the mandatory number one. Once you become mandatory, that fight is inevitable. Like that fight is inevitable. One day, soon, one day, that fight's got to be made. If it's Tyson Fury.
Great. Right, Dean, let me ask you this, right? Why do you think that the WBC handles your brother that way, man? Because, ever since he got his first shot after beating Brown, right? Then they said he had to go fight Luis Ortiz. Now he beat this man, and now there's still an issue. Why are they treating him like a stepchild or something?
I'm not. He's in a naughty stepchild. I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. Maybe, they feel maybe their feathers have been ruffled. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Dillian speaks his mind and says stuff. Maybe he could have said something indirectly and ruffled their feathers, or I don't. You know what? You'd be sitting here racking your brain forever trying to figure out what their process is and their protocol and what they actually, because what they actually protocol says and what they actually do are 2 different things. So it's a tricky one, but I can't see anything outwardly why they'd want to hinder. I think Dillian's gone down as the longest person in history waiting mandatory, because I think he got that mandatory spot from the Hellenius fight in 2017, if I'm not correct, no?
I'm not sure. I thought it was from the Brown fight when he knocked him out. That was his shot right there.
He's been fighting for the WBC, Silver, International, all of them since then. So, like in terms of the belts and the direction they've gone with, it's been a long time.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something that I personally feel. You might not feel it that way, but I feel that if he doesn't take this shot, that he's not gonna get a third shot because I really think they're gonna block him out or do something. Whoever Day is, right? I just
Mhm.
think basically this is just me talking now, Troy Graham. If if I'm walking in his shoes, which I'm obviously not, I take that fight and I make sure that I beat the hell out of Fury and I win. And then whoever wins between Usyk and Joshua, I'll take them out and I'll become undisputed. That's the way I would do it. I wouldn't give a damn about it because they're just gonna keep putting up this. They're gonna say this roadblock, they're gonna say that
Yeah,
roadblock,
Barry.
this
But yeah,
roadblock,
no,
and that roadblock. Man, it just don't make no damn sense.
no, absolutely. But then at the same time, do you give away your hard-earned work as well? Because what you got to figure out, they keep talking about this 300,000, but then we got to look at the system in terms of when you look at the show, what it generates is, they're saying, oh, 300,000 is what you put down, you made. Tyson Fury puts down, he gives all his money to charity. Are we to believe, like it's kind of, they're basing it off what they believe Dillian's made in his career. It's just dumb. You know what I mean? They got to look at saying to themselves, well, what what does he do in terms of the numbers at the O2? How much tickets do they normally generate on each of those mega shows? What he does, the pay-per-view numbers, and then you can kind of figure out what that kind of person is worth, if you get my meaning, in terms of their numbers.
I get you, man, but you know what I would do? Hagler, I'm gonna just go backwards to bring it forwards. Hagler didn't get his shot until his 50th fight, and he had to get the government involved. Some politicians, right? And he made sure he made everybody pay for it after that. He took the law, he took the shorts, and then after that, you couldn't come to his table without paying him the way he needed to be paid. And since he held all the cards, you couldn't say no to him. So clean out that table and get all the cards. Then when they come to you with some foolishness, you say thank you, pardon my back, right? After that, then you'll get your money and all that. But for right now, I would I would dust off Fury. I would dust him off real well, and then I would just dust off whoever comes next, and I would sit there with that undisputed, and I would make them pay me after that because I worked for it. And you made me shovel shit and told me it was sugar, and now you're gonna pay me for the sugar. You know?
No, I totally hear you, but it's still you. I think it's a possibility that it might have to be done that way because you're forced into that angle. When you think about saying you're going to fight in a stadium with 70,000, and then you're going to, what percentages does Tyson Fury have the selling power to sell that fight, that 70,000? Dillian fights in the UK more, so I'd hazard a guess that he's going to sell a lot of more tickets locally if it's in London because he's from London. If it's in Manchester, something else, Fury might sell a bit more as well. But Dylan's still done Manchester Arena, the Emmy Arena against Derek Chisora, the first fight, and that was sold out as well, and that probably done good numbers as well because that was one hell of a fight. And then on top of that, we've got pay-per-view numbers. What they did, I think that this fight could probably exceed 1 million pay-per-view buys. So when you start talking about that, there's a lot of money you're losing on the table. For you to say, let's take 5 million, no upside, Fury gets 30 million, then he gets an upside of all the pay. It's a lot of money that he just not making. They give more money to the other guys when they offer them. Like Joshua did. Joshua offered Dillian 5 million, but then I went and paid Andy Ruiz 8 or 9 million to get smoked. Like, why do you want to do your other guy? It's kind of, you know what I mean?
Right. But you have a countryman over there, right? You have a countryman over there, right? Lennox Lewis is your countryman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he fought Holyfield, finally, Holyfield gave him a flat rate and a take it or leave it offer of 10 million, and that's it. He said, take
yeah,
the 10 million.
He had the money all them years ago. See, 10 million all them years ago.
Right. But here's my thing, though, Dean. you're not really working for the here and now. What you're working for is for the later. What
Yeah.
you're working for is for the later. Listen, man, I can't tell you what to do. I just feel
No,
it
no,
in my heart that if that was me, I
this is
would
what.
bust his ass up. I would bust his ass up and take out all my rage on him. I would move on to the next guy and bust him up too. And then whoever else comes after that, they're gonna have to pay me since they
Yeah,
jerk
no,
me along the way
absolutely,
here. You know?
absolutely. I definitely get it. I totally get
Right,
it,
right.
and
'Cause
it's like,
it's like you building a house, Dean. You know, you have to have a strong foundation, and sometimes you have to take some shorts. But what you never do, is throw away the cornerstones or anything like that. It takes a lot to build a house, man. You start from the bottom and you work your way up, and then you have that foundation and you're good.
no,
I understand the money. Trust me, I understand the money. Simon Brown is my godfather, man. So I understand the money and the suffering that a lot of fighters go through. But once you get there and you able to call the shots, trust me, things are gonna be much different. In your brother, I can tell you what I see in your brother. He might not be the best fighter in the world, but no fighter is the best fighter in the damn world at the moment, right? But yeah, but he has a determination and a will that actually
yeah,
won't be broken. Anthony Joshua is broken right now. If he fights, if he fights White right now, White will knock out Joshua. And I'm not just saying that because you on the show. Anthony Joshua is broken right now. Yusuf is not strong enough to keep your brother off. Fury can't take the damn body shots. Wilder made him stop with a few jabs. What would
yeah,
Dillian do to him? What?
yeah. That's
So
gonna be.
now it's his
I got to say,
time.
I
Now
got
it's
to
his
say,
time, Dean.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Is obviously they've got to think of that. I don't make those decisions for him. He and his team make all those decisions. Same as you. You got like you have a thought process. I brainstorm and think of stuff. But anything like that, I just feel like he just deserves financial reward for putting it all on the line and putting it all on the line for the last 5 years. In fact, doing and taking the fights he has done. And it's a shame there's a lot of penny pinching and nitpicking. You know what I mean? But look, this is what happens in the game. And like you do, sometimes you got to roll the dice, like you say, and then you got to go out there and just say, fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna take this little change here and go on. So that's down to him and his team if they decide to do that. That's not my position or you know what I mean? I've just got to sit here and I normally just concentrate on my own business and do my thing. But yeah, now I feel it makes absolute sense.
Yeah, because I truly feel that he's not going to get a third shot, man. That they're going to find a way just to slam the door shut on him and all that. Because there was a fighter before him.
Wild
No,
card,
no,
but
but there was a fighter before him, Dean. Hardcore Menzor. You ever heard of him?
no.
Okay, Amir Hardcore Menzor was his name. He won all those little titles that you were supposed to win to fight Wilder. Wilder offered him 350,000. He accepted it, but then Wilder turned around and said the fight is off, and he fought the Polish guy that he knocked out, and he said that he was dead, but he wasn't dead. The same one that Derek knocked out. I don't remember his name, but
Okay. Do you know what I think I
yeah, yeah,
like talking about? Kind of
right.
he's an old school fighter. He's not mad old school, but it's just
He's the
getting him.
same age as me. That
Yeah,
man is a good man. I used to talk to him. He's a very positive man. He retired from the sport empty and bitter because he never got his damn shot. I don't want that for your brother. He
yeah.
should have got his shot, and they denied him, denied him, denied him, denied him because they knew that Wilder couldn't beat that man. He was a southpaw and a heavy puncher, and Wilder, as you know, never fought a
Yeah, I
puncher
know that
in
guy.
his
Yeah,
career.
man, so muscly man. Yeah, he was good.
Yes, yes. That's the same thing that they will do to your brother. He will retire bitter and undefeated if he does not take this. I understand the money, but down the line, if he does not take this, that damn door is going to slam shut. It's going to slam shut, and they're going to say, fuck you, you're not coming back in. And that's going to be that. And he's going to be bitter. He's going to be bitter.
Mm. Yeah, well, I'm gonna, we'll have to wait and see how this works out and how it plays out. Is the word I
I
probably
tell
need.
you, I tell you what I'm gonna do. You show him this live and tell him, since he's named the body snatcher, tell him that I could actually help him meet his idol because I have his information, and he actually came on the show too. Mike McCollum and Julian Jackson were on on your Major Key Boxing at the same time. We did a great interview with them. I I would love to get the two body snatchers on, but you shouldn't do that stuff live. Anyway, anyway, right? You tell him that I could make that happen for him, man. And if he wants to come on, that's cool. But or if you just want to talk to him on the phone, I just don't want him to retire like the other brother did, bitter and hurt. Because
Yeah, man. So
he's a good brother. He's a good brother, and I don't. I just want him to get his pound of flesh. I seriously do.
absolutely, man.
Yeah.
But we got to figure it out, man. I'll mention it to him, and we'll go from there and see what the deal is. You know what I'm saying?
I I got you, man. But who else? Do you have any fights coming up in your camp? Any of your fighters coming up? You have any shows that you're doing or anything like
Yeah,
that you want to advertise?
yeah. My show's coming up on February the 12th. It's 1 month. This Saturday. I've got 12 fights on the card. So it's just my young prospects who are coming up, and other fighters from around the UK that are on the bill. And that's, yeah. So we're trying to get that going. We're working, and it's looking okay. It's looking good, man. We just got boxing was suspended in the UK for the month of January, so boxing starts back again in February. The British Boxing Board suspended boxing because of COVID regulations and stuff was going on. But yeah, I've got a show February the 12th. Um, if anyone is in the UK and they're watching this, feel free to check my bio. We got tickets there selling, or contact the fighters who are fighting on the show. They'll see them on my Instagram or being tagged. And we potentially might be streaming it. So it's just one of them. So you just got to keep your eyes peeled. We're working on all these things now, prepping for the event.
Okay. Also, right, I know you had a birthday a while back, and you had this liquor in some of your pictures. Do you have a liquor line, or was that no?
Oh no, that was like what was it, like an ad? I did an ad for a whiskey brand, Chivas Riga.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whiskey burn off your chest. I'm not drinking no
Yeah,
whiskey.
yeah, whiskey. So that, yeah, they paid me good money for that, man. You know what I'm saying? We got paid good money for that. So yeah, we got work. But yeah, no, I drink mainly, yard man. So I drink rare nephew, some rum more time, or that.
Yeah.
That's my liquor drink. That's my advice.
Well, hey. Well, you have the name for it, white rum and white. So there you go.
Yeah, you
You never know
understand?
you never know you could buy into it. Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I got a thought for you. You can start your own line of it. You have the original one, then you have the knockout white punch. See, there you go.
Knockout, man.
99% punch, 1% juice.
All right, why not? We're gonna try a thing,
But yeah, yeah, and I saw the suits and stuff. Do you have your own clothing line or
Yeah,
no?
I sell tracksuits and apparels and other stuff. We're just trying to stay busy, man, and relevant, and make sure the brand Black Box is out there. So we sell tracksuits, t-shirts, hats, and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what it
Okay,
is.
okay, you want to tell everybody where they could get your suits and clothing and all that?
So the tracksuits, they can go to the Black Box Global Instagram, or DM me still. If you DM me, we could talk on there, and I could arrange and tell you what's available and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. All I can tell you, man, is look, like you said, you come from a place you don't want to say too much right now. You want to save that, for when you do your movie. It's a movie, but yeah, you
Come
want to
on.
say when
One
you
day
do
in
your
life,
movie.
it's gonna be a movie. You're right. I
I
need
tell
to
you,
tell them my little thing. You know what I'm saying? But
I tell you what, man. Listen. I have a song that went triple platinum, and I wrote a couple of plays. So if you need anybody to write a script, I'm your man. I'm your man. But
all right, my man.
yeah. So but listen, I was gonna tell you, keep up the positivity, man, because we need to hear more stories like this. with with guys that look like you. You understand
Appreciate it,
me?
man. Appreciate it, man. Come on.
Right? Because we're all viewed, and most of us are viewed a certain way. You being 6'7" and coming from a rough place, people think, okay, this guy is just a rough, tough character, right?
Yeah, come
But
on.
then they're getting to know you, and they say, okay, this guy's a manager, and he has to deal with a lot of personalities. He has a couple of businesses. Maybe I should learn from him. Maybe I should learn from him, man. You never know, right?
You get me? Yeah. So it is what it is, man. Young people, I'm here to inspire and them to kind of, follow the journey or follow the footsteps or whatever it is. You know what I mean? But you're right. We're here, man. We
Yeah,
got to help and support each other. I don't think that's done enough from man's demographic. We're
right.
way more powerful and stronger together. But what you'd look more likely to do is you'd probably more likely to hear a next brother go, "Oh, I'm going to go and set up my own promotion company," as opposed to want to help you develop and grow yours, and have a rival. It's strange the way it normally ends up going anyway. But look, we're pushing on anyway, man, and we're like you
Yeah,
said, we'll keep the positiveness and keep the energy right. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Before we close out, I want to let you know that I actually work with a very talented gym here in Baltimore, man. So once we able to branch out and come to the UK, I'm gonna hit you up. We got a 140-pound fighter that I don't think anybody in your gym could handle. Nobody.
Honestly. Yeah, of course he
100,
probably eat them.
huh?
Oh, oh, you mean pounds, not
Yeah,
kilos.
yeah, pounds, 140 pounds.
I think 150 kilos. Saying, man, that guy sound like he about to eat somebody. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
oh, it's good, yeah.
yeah, he's good.
Yeah, that's middleweight.
Mm. Oh, 140 pounds is like I'm lightweight.
That's middle,
Yeah. 100 pounds is is junior welterweight.
yeah.
You said
I
middle.
said super well at first.
Yeah, it's still wrong. It's
Like-
that 140 pounds is like Josh Taylor's weight.
Josh Taylor's, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Come on, my friend. You know I know this thing, my guy.
Brother. Yeah.
But look, we've got to this journey, so let me try and run off. And my guy's got to go anyway, my player. But look, we'll catch up. I appreciate you having me on, Troy, man.
Shout you back in 2
Okay,
minutes.
cool. Now you wanna tell people where they could reach you? What's your social media and all
Okay,
that?
yeah, so they can just catch me on Instagram _ Dean
Back
White.
in 2 minutes.
I'm on TikTok. I think it's Dean White something as well. You'd have to check that one out. I'm not 100. And on Twitter, Dean White _8. So yeah, just check me out on all the platforms. I'll probably more on the Instagram, so people can check me up on there and just DM me with can chat and whatnot, and just come with positivity, because you'll get that energy back. If you come with negativity, we give you the same back.
That's right. My grandmother used to tell me that you get more with honey than you do with vinegar. And she suck her teeth and walk off. But yeah.
Exactly, man. She's right. That's what I'm saying. You get them people. If you come with niceness, I'll treat you nice. If you want to come with the little bad man thing, I can do that, and then I'll block you off. I'll tell you about yourself and your people. Them.
All right. Let me close you out, man. Let me say
Appreciate
thank you,
it, chap, man.
No problem, man. Let me say thank you to Dean White, and thank you for everybody that showed up in the chat and stayed with me the 2 hours while we waited for the brother, but he did show up. He didn't get the Zorro haircut, man. I lost the bet.
No,
But anyway,
we got the sharpers.
yeah,
Thanks very much, guys, for being patient with me. Apologies. Have a good day, everybody.
Not a problem, man. So you know what? I just want to thank him again. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to the life and times of Dean White, Mystery Man, Mr. International Man of Mystery. All right.
Come on. Cheers.
Respect there, sir. Respect.
Take care, guys.
Man. Tell your brother to take that flight, or I'm gonna come there, and you let him know I got a defibrillator. I'll step in the ring with him and make him take.
All right.
He would knock me out with one finger, but yeah.
I'll tell you, man. No doubt, champ. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, brother. Bless up, man.
Yeah. All the best. Yeah. Bye. Yeah, that's
All
it.
right, that was Dean White, everybody, man. He came through. Patience, patience, as they say, is a virtue, you know? That's how it works in this business. He's still here. He's still here. So if you want to, you know what? I didn't take any questions, y'all. I'm sorry because the conversation just went so well. I didn't take any questions from any of you. I apologize about that. Next time when he comes on, I'll take some questions. Yeah, when he comes on again, I'll take some questions. What's up, man? So, you know, there it is, brothers and sisters, sisters and brothers, ladies and gentlemen all over the world. Took a little while to get it done, but it got done because you must stay strong and be patient. I want to thank all of you now. I'm going to read everybody's name from top to bottom. Hold on here. Okay, we got K Suave, Suave. I'll call you K Suave. Bless up. Boxing Lounge first, always first, right? AOBs, bless up. Lisa Bells, bless up. I'm getting to a billion. I'm getting to a billion. Brown Gone One, big up yourself. Big up yourself. And who I know some other people popped in. Boxing Logics United, he was in here. Big up to him. George H, big up yourself. There goes Myron. Black and Brown, you popped in, you all go. Big up yourself. Here to there, big up yourself. You said Lisa Bales, D Ray Productions. Big up yourself. You see him a lot over on Mark Nash's show. So big up Mark Nash too. Big up Mark Nash. Uh Black and Brown again. OBs again. And this I can't even read this dude's name. Uh so we're gonna quit. And K Suave, great interview. Well, thank you, brothers. Thank you, brother. Next time we do it, I'll remember to get some questions in. It's just that the conversation was going so well. I didn't want to bust up the flow, you know? I want to keep the flow how it was going. So it went where it went, and that was that. But thank you all for stopping by because one of the greatest quotes I ever heard was you could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to come here with me. And I don't take that lightly because I can never pay back time, but I can make it worth your while though. So thank you very much. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm going to make my soup now. My turkey wing vegetable soup. Y'all have a blessed day. All right.